For me, one of the most extraordinary things about this entire journey we've been on over the last 10, 11 weeks is how it's brought all of you together, how it's brought the party together, it's how it's brought these remarkable elected leaders together in a show of unity at a moment of time where we need to be unified, where we need to stand tall and stand firm in our convictions. But let's be honest, why are we all here? We're here because Donald Trump is an historic president. He's an historically unpopular president. We're here because even Trump understands that. Why else would he make a call to Greg Abbott? Why else would he tell the governor of Texas that he's quote unquote entitled? Just think about that word. That sends chills up your spine. Entitled to 5 seats. You don't do that from a position of strength. Donald Trump is nothing if not this: weakness masquerading as strength. As a consequence of that call, and a recognition that he will lose the 2026 midterm election, he didn't expect you to show up. He didn't expect any of this to happen. He thought maybe we'd have a candlelight vigil, maybe we would hold hands, maybe we could all come together and do an op-ed in the LA Times and, just say woulda, coulda, shoulda done something. They never expected this. They never expected all of you. They never expected this show of unity and support and recognition. And look, it's not about Trump, this election. At the end of the day, it's about the future of our country. 249 years. Next year, we're going to celebrate 250 years of the Founding Fathers, the best of the Roman Republic, the best of Greek democracy, co-equal branches of government, checks and balances, popular sovereignty, the rule of law. That's what this is all about. But increasingly, we know that it's not about the rule of law. Increasingly, it appears to be about the rule of Don. And I hope and I expect that people are waking up. It's dawning on them what's at stake in this country. These guys are not screwing around. They're surgical. They want to roll back all of the progress last half century. They want to put America in reverse. They want to bring us back to a pre-1960s world, maybe even 1860s by the time we're done with this. Think about it. Women's rights, LGBTQ rights, we're seeing it with voting rights across the spectrum. This rights regression that's going on in this country. And I love what Adam Schiff said. They poked the bear and we have woken up. But you're seeing people wake up everywhere. 7 million of you showed up. No crowns, no thrones, no kings. You showed up. The biggest protest since the late 1960s. People are showing up, not just for yourselves, you're showing up for each other. You're showing up for those enduring values of our founding fathers. You recognize what's at stake, and you're putting a stake in the ground. You took the time to be here. You haven't fallen prey to cynicism. You haven't fallen prey to anxiety. You haven't fallen prey to the fear. You are literally the antidote to all that. And he did not count on that. It's about shock and awe. It's about exhausting you. It's about folks giving up and giving into that cynicism. So here we are. Here we are. Days away from this historic election. Days away from sending a message. And a year from now, what this is all about is Democrats getting back on our toes, not our heels, getting our mojo back. I mean, I don't know what happened to us last few months. Everybody all, hand wringing and all this. But we're back The biggest story, you know it. You all know this. I cannot wait for November 5th, November 6th, and all the punditry. Historic victories all across the United States of America. Proposition 50 winning by double digits. A new governor in New Jersey, a new governor in Virginia. Democrats back, united, standing tall and firm for health care. Standing tall to our diverse communities, standing tall for the Founding Fathers. That's what this election is all about. So I just want to thank you. I mean this, just thank you. I'll end as I began. Thank you for giving a damn. And thank you for recognizing this. I'll close on this. That the future, this is important. We cannot afford to run the 90-yard dash. Oh, you Angelenos, you got the Olympics coming in 2028. They do not run the 90-yard dash. They run the 110-yard dash. We have got to be at peak on Election Day. We cannot take anything for granted. I may have asked you to stop sending money. That may never happen again. But that didn't mean this campaign was over. Quite the contrary. The future is not something to experience. It's something to manifest. The future is not in front of us, it's inside of us. It's decisions, not conditions, that will determine our fate and future. So thank you for all you have done to get us to this remarkable moment in this campaign. But more importantly, thank you for what you'll do over the next 72 hours to bring home this historic victory for democracy, for our republic, and send a message to Donald Trump. Hell no, we are done. We are done with being treated like this. Thank you all very much for everything you've done. And let's get out there and vote.
Are we gonna do this? We gonna win? Do we know how to fight? Do we stand for our democracy? Do we stand for what is right? Do we believe in the power of the people? All right then. All right then. So listen, I wanted to just come by to, in particular, thank everyone here, all the folks who have been canvassing, knocking on doors, talking with your friends, talking with your neighbors, talking with your cousins, talking with your play cousins, talking with all the folks about the power of the people, because that's what this is about. It is about reminding folks that we refuse to kneel at the foot of a tyrant. That's not what we do. We stand for the principles upon which our nation was founded. We believe in the Constitution of the United States. We believe in the power of the vote. And we are prepared, when necessary, to fight fire with fire. And what we are doing, what you are doing today, I will tell you, is impacting people around the country. As you know, I have traveled our country. I've been traveling our country. I've met with millions of Americans around our country, whether it be the teacher in North Carolina, whether it be the person who is working on child care in Georgia, whether it be the police officer in Michigan or the high school student in California. And I will tell you, people are watching what is happening here right now. They will be watching Tuesday. People around our country who may not know our names, people we may never meet, will be impacted because of our work. Because the work that everyone is doing here is standing up for the right of the voices of the people to be heard, to determine who is their government, who creates and runs these systems, and whether or not they are responsive to the needs of the people. And part of what I'm here to say today is other states need to step up too. There's work to be done. Step up, because now is the time to understand this fight is not about sitting by and complaining, oh, they're cheating. That's not what this is about. It's not that kind of party. It's about recognizing what they are up to. There is an agenda that we are witnessing, which feels chaotic, I know, but in fact, we are witnessing a high-velocity event that is about the swift implementation of a plan that has been decades in the making. What they are doing right now, what they are attempting to do in these states, Missouri, Ohio, North Carolina, what they are doing is about an implementation of a plan that has been long-standing, about taking the voice of the people, intimidating voters, suppressing the vote. But California is taking a stand to say, we understand the difference between right and wrong, and we will step up when necessary to make sure the voices of the people are heard. So let's get this done. Let's get this done. I dropped my ballot already. Let's get this done, and we will win on Tuesday. Yes on 50. Yes on